Hi, I'm James Eade of the Eade Foundation, and this is episode 61 of the Chess Files. The answers are out there. A little bit about the Eade Foundation, what we do. I set it up shortly after my father's death. My father taught me to play chess, and chess is a gift that you give to a child, you give that can last a lifetime. It's an educational tool when you're young. It's a pleasant pastime when you're an adult, and it's a solace in old age. And looking at me, I can tell you firsthand that it is. When you're playing chess, the rest of the aches and pains, the doctor's appointments, and all of that kind of stuff goes away. But the Eade Foundation is primarily about building communities through chess. If you have access to the internet, you can play chess anywhere, anytime. You know, it doesn't matter what country you're from, doesn't matter what language you speak. If you're playing chess, you're part of the chess community. But if you don't have access to the internet and you don't have the resources to start your own chess program wherever you are, whatever country you're in, whatever language you speak, the Eade Foundation can help you get started. So that's a little bit about the Eade Foundation, what we do. And we also give out the Arthur Award. My father's name was Arthur Eade. And the Arthur Award is a $1,000 prize to the best essay of how you're going to use your chess abilities, your chess knowledge to advance the mission of the Eade Foundation. And we give out that award every year. But today we're talking a little bit about chess as a charity. How can chess help charitable organizations? So I'm going to bring a couple people on today to talk about that. Hello, Laurel. Hello, Karen. Did I say your name right, Laurel?
Yes.
Okay.
Hi, how are you?
I'm doing terrific. Thank you for asking. And I hope you guys are doing well. And why don't you tell us where you're from, who you are, how'd you get started in chess? Those types of questions, the who, what, where, why kind of questions.
Awesome. Hey, so we're from New York. We're from Westchester, New York. And she's an amazing chess parent and a chess player. And I've been playing chess since I was probably before kindergarten, back when my mom had a family friend who introduced me to the game. And since then, I've played it in school and I've played it outside of school. And honestly, she's helped me out so much with it. And now our family plays chess kind of as a group thing that we all have in common.
Oh, that's so cool. My younger brother and I would play my dad after dinner. And so that's how I got started. So it's wonderful to have a parental support. And, my dad would play me until I started to beat him. And then he brought in a friend who would take me to the college chess club. And so we never played again and we never spoke about it. So I'm getting the sense that your relationship is not about beating your mom. Your mom's still supporting you?
Yes.
Yes, okay.
We're still a little bit competitive with my dad. He loves to play my
Jim, they far surpassed me. I was just there for the beginning.
I get you, but it sounds like you've been very supportive, and
totally.
Your support is appreciated.
Absolutely.
Well, is that correct? I don't want to speak
very correct
for you. Okay. All right. So I'm going to start the scroll across the bottom of the screen. You can see that's the Eade Foundation website. Oh, and by the way, it is an award-winning website. Oh, look at that.
Congratulations. Look at you two. You're amazing.
And this is the interviews that I do. I'm starting to get a little annoyed because I got an award, but it was honorable mention for my interviews last year. So I'm still working on that. So I hope that this interview goes so smoothly that I can submit it and win this year. I'm so tired of honorable mentions.
Game on, Jim.
Okay, I'm going to need your help though, because as people tell you, this is I need all the help I can get. And
Same.
I think that what I want to talk about today, the answer to the question is, how are you using chess for charitable purposes? Who wants to take that question?
I guess I'll start off. We are having a chess tournament that's coming up on October 30th. And the tournament is for the Teddy Balkine Foundation. As you can see up here, this is our website.
Oh, let
And
me change the banner to show you. There you go.
thank you.
See, I'm all over it.
Awesome. Wow, that's really cool.
So far, so good.
Excellent. So the purpose of the Teddy Balkine Foundation, it honors the legacy of its namesake, Teddy Balkine, who attended our school. And he was a hockey player, and honestly, he was an amazing person. And the way that the foundation works is that it shares resources for the public good, and it provides support and promotes joy by focusing on the local community and grassroots organizations. And it supports kids and their passions. That is why we as the chess club are so passionate about it, also because of Teddy, but the foundation itself has a great goal. So through this tournament, we're going to be supporting the foundation and also just sharing chess to people in the community.
Wow, that's really impressive. Now, when you're talking about a tournament, you're talking about this tournament?
This tournament, yes, the very one.
Oh, holy smokes. Free candy? I'm in.
Oh, yeah.
Free teas. You golf too? What is that?
I'm thinking more along the lines of
T-shirts. So if you look at our T-shirts,
okay.
yeah, no, maybe we should be a little bit more specific.
yeah. If you can see our T-shirts, so
Yeah,
I've got a chess-inspired T-shirt, and Laurel's got.
This is our school logo. So the St. Luke's Storm.
That's kind of the mascot and the logo.
Stand up a little bit, Laurel, so we can see above your name.
I'll just stand up here.
Okay. The Storm, and you got the chess T-shirt. Okay. Very good.
So if those two shirts could combine, that will be the free T-shirt for the first 100 entrants. So if people were to sign up today, they're going to get a mix-up mashup of these two T-shirts and the slschess.com, tournament. So the St. Luke's Charity Chess Tournament is the formal name. And then you can find the tournament, as you can see right above us. And thanks to Jim running along the footer. Yeah. And the first 100 people that sign up will get one of the T-shirts from the event. And I have to say that Laurel and her chess club and team have always talked about we need to have one of those tournament T-shirts.
Slogans. We had so many ideas. We had like a whole document full of all of our ideas for team slogans, and I guess this is when we're finally going to come up with that sort of spirit that we needed.
Yeah.
And so be that takeaway T-shirt that will last them through the whole year when they go into interscholastic play and when they're out promoting chess and their school chess team. Yes. And just kind of like a fun event to reflect on, and then hopefully that will be an iteration into the next year.
Yes, that is just very impressive. A tip of the hat to the two of you for all that you're doing. I got started. I got started in. I didn't start playing chess until I was 15. It was 1972, and it was when Bobby Fischer won the world championship. But I tell you, I still think that the team competitions when I was in high school were my favorite way to play chess, because it wasn't just my result, but it was the team result. And so you're rooting for your teammates as well as yourself. And I think, and the other thing that I found through chess and chess tournaments and team competitions is it's amazing how you can make friends through chess, friends that last a lifetime. Some of these people that I met through chess when I was in high school and college are friends today. So, even though I moved 3,000 miles away, it's still, thanks to social media, we can still stay in touch. And I think that what you're doing, I can't stress more that it's a wonderful way to use chess for whatever purposes and whatever you're passionate about. And it sounds like, building community is a passion for you too. And so building chess through communities through chess is the main focus of the foundation. It's the elevator pitch that I use to promote it. And I think that what you're doing, I'm going to show this flyer once more. And the cool people say tees. They don't talk about tees as golf shirt. They know tees means t-shirts. So what's the silent auction all about?
Yeah, so we're thinking about having, and we actually will have an auction during the tournament for different events that we'll hold after the tournament that we may have. So we've reached out to some higher rated players, and some people are willing to give online blitz games, or to even some people even offered simul's. And if we won't have, we're not going to have them at the tournaments, but as prizes after this auction, we'll have things such as that. We'll have maybe some merch, hats, things like that from the raffle, and just different offerings for people who love playing chess and want to continue with it even after, continue the tournament after the tournament.
Right.
We were really lucky, just to follow that up, it's just that already there have been some tremendous support from community and even beyond our local community. For instance, the Sacred Heart University is located in Connecticut, and they have a tremendous chess team and chess club. And when they found out that we were going to have this event through St. Luke's Chess Club, they are, a college team. And they said, hey, first off, we're definitely going to send over a team. You guys are welcome to our boards. We're going to give you 2 entrants into chess tournaments we're doing in the future, gratis for silent auction. And yeah, I mean,
Like
it's just,
awesome.
You get goosebumps because people are so generous, so kind, and they want to promote their all that they have happening at their university for chess. And then where we met you out at the US Chess Open in Rancho Mirage in California, and at the invitationals, we were so lucky to meet folks like yourself who made offerings for the silent auction. Oh, GM who said, I'll do a simul with a bunch of people. So have them sign up. And people who are offering their books and lessons and, just awesome opportunities.
Yeah, that's terrific. Now, I noticed that on the flyer someplace it looked like I could sponsor a team. I'm not sure if I can show it there. Can you tell me a little bit about how you can sponsor a team, or is that still an offer that you're making?
Oh, definitely.
Yeah.
So when you're on the website and you go to register, and by the way, thank you for that prompt, because if that button is not big enough, we're going to definitely make it into a large highlighted circle. So you can sponsor a player, you can sponsor a team. Sponsoring a player is the same admission price as a regular player into the tournament, and it is $50. And the net proceeds all go to the Teddy Balkind Foundation. And included with that full day of tournament play and fun activities is a free lunch. And it's going to be good.
It will
Oh my goodness, who's in charge of the lunch, Laurel?
well, school food services, but they are quite good, especially good.
You can vouch for him?
I can vouch for them.
Okay.
And, yeah, it'll be nice to have it at a chess tournament, because all the time, sometimes we'll go to chess tournaments and they'll be like, where do we get food? So
Exactly.
yeah,
Oh,
we
this
can
is,
play with it.
yeah. You're playing a tough round, and then it goes on, and then you got this little break before the next round starts, and you got, oh, what can I do? And where's the nearest place to get some food? And that's going to take up all my time, and so that's actually quite a nice thing to offer. And so I have 2 bones to pick with Karen, and the first one is that I looked at this and I went on there and I said, okay, I want to sponsor a team.
Yeah.
But then it wanted me to register to play.
Okay. So that's why I appreciate this before the event input, because we're going to take your feedback and incorporate it. And I have to say, you are probably, it hasn't officially opened yet, right? So these little kinks are the info we need to make this site be seamless and fluid. So anyway, we're going to put a big yellow button on there that says, click here, Jim. And that button,
I need that.
You right? And so don't press too hard because you might wind up sponsoring the entire tournament. Okay.
Yes.
So just like a
And
small
just pointing my
depress.
finger on the mouse.
Yeah.
I hate saying that I'm injured. Sorry, I can't play chess now because I hurt myself on my mouse.
Oh no. Oh no, not the old mouse bite.
Carpal tunnel,
So yeah, so when you go and you'll see the button from now on because it's true. Up until now, you'd have to register yourself in, at least get to that page. And then we give you the option to sponsor a player again, which is that $50 offering. And then if you right underneath that to sponsor a team is 150, and that's 3 players. You can just do the math there. And that will bring a whole team to the tournament. A whole team, which could be a kindergarten team, a team in your community, a team all the way up through high school, and a collegiate team. Bring these kids back to the campuses to compete against each other like you so enjoyed those high school tournaments. And, let these kids who are coming up through the ranks see that chess goes on forever,
Right.
After high school, we're going to see those collegiate players. We're going to see those clubs, those teams, everyone having a really, really fun time. So then, and then chess onward.
Yeah, and one of the ways we lose chess players is when they go to college. And I will put in a plug. One of the things, I got an opportunity in my college to play in the Pan American Intercollegiate,
Wow.
and that was a memory. That was something that I still look back at fondly. We got to go to Ohio State, and I used to root for Michigan when they played Ohio State, and then I started to root for Ohio State. But these are the memories that last a lifetime that you're actually starting. But do I have to know who I'm sponsoring? Do I have to be able to identify who it is, or can I just throw a team out there and let you guys pick out a team for me?
That works.
That works?
Works.
Yeah, another great question. And you don't, because it would then give the opportunity to children and communities that we've reached out to that would really like to play the tournament and would like help being sponsored into the tournament.
Right.
Yeah.
And
yeah.
Go ahead.
I was going to say, Laurel teaches chess at a bunch
Libraries.
different libraries, and those classes are free. And it's a super nice offering. Yeah, to be able to have that to add on to the end of those lessons. Like, if you'd like to join us for this tournament, we do have some sponsored entries. So thank you.
Well, I was a little more selfish in high school. But I have taught in libraries. I have taught in the schools. I've taught at VA hospitals. And there's senior centers that I have taught at. And, it's the type of thing that especially, kids. I taught at the Boys and Girls Club. So there's so many ways that you can use your chess abilities to help people that otherwise, like in senior centers, people think they can play chess. They haven't lost their marbles yet. They can learn, and it's really what you give, you get back so much more in return. Do you find that, Laurel, when you're teaching?
It's really amazing to just watch the kids and they actually learn the game. And the whole time we're teaching it to them, they won't let us finish teaching them the rules because they'll be like, "Can we play now?"
Yeah.
You have to learn about castling. It's really fun to watch them, and then they play each other. And
The one thing that I loved about teaching kids is that they think they're at recess. They think they're playing, and they're learning while they're doing this. And they're learning skills that are directly transferable back into the classroom.
Exactly.
Sitting still and thinking, postponing of immediate gratification. If you want to move your queen out, you find out that's not the way to open a game because it gets attacked and has to move again. And so you're teaching a lot of valuable lessons. And there are some life lessons in there too. You shake hands, win or lose. And there's important contributions to make, and I just applaud you for what you're doing for your community.
You too. This program is amazing.
Thank you.
True.
And you want to hear the second bone I had to pick with Karen?
Absolutely. Yeah. Bring it.
I met you, I thought you were from Connecticut. You're from Westchester.
Yeah.
I go to school in Connecticut. We probably spend about half our time in Connecticut because.
Oh, shoot.
But yeah, so the tournament itself will be in Connecticut.
Oh,
but,
cool.
Yeah.
All right then. Oh, all is forgiven. Because I was born in New Haven, and so I thought, oh, a fellow nutmegger. I'll be able to connect with Karen, and then I find out she's from New York. Oh my goodness, but there is a Connecticut connection.
There is the Connecticut connection.
That's right. That's right. So I would say we probably spend, like Laurel mentioned, at least 50%, if not more, of our time in, the great state of Connecticut. And, Laurel's at school there, and also my son is. And, it's just been really exciting because you'll be in your little state, you'll be in your pod, you'll be in your location. And there's nothing like going into a new, incredible environment and trying to figure it out. So we've actually been going to school in Connecticut now for, how many years?
5 or 6
Yes,
years.
7, because you go
7.
back, even before the school you're at now. Yeah, we live so close to the border. So
Well, the borders are just artificial creations anyways. You're just, that's part of your community, extended community.
That's what I always say. It's like you're driving along, and the next thing you know, you entered another state.
Right. When I used to walk my dog, we would head north. I lived in the border of Massachusetts and Vermont, and there was no sign that said you're entering Vermont, but I knew I was in Vermont at some point. So these borders are just artificial creations, and it's important. And I think that where you're from, it just doesn't matter when it comes to playing chess. It's a universal language, and it can be played anywhere with anyone at any time nowadays with the technology that we have. So I forgive you for being half the time in New York.
Hey, we could still be won over, even to your state, even to your home state now.
Well, yeah. I've lived here since 1979. My mother used to ask me, when are you moving back? And then she finally came out to visit me, and she stopped asking. The weather is a little bit nicer, I have to say. But there's so much good things about every state, and everyone can criticize another state or the state that they live in. But it's all in your perspective. It's just like chess. It's just like, if you focus on the good things, then you're going to be happier.
So true. I just got a pawn. I'm thrilled.
Yeah, exactly. I lost this game, but you know what? When I play it over, I figured out why. So I'm not going to lose that way again. And now I'm going to be better. And so always look towards the future and never sell yourself short. These are the lessons that we teach the kids. It's like, if you play chess, you'll always find someone better. That's not the point. Your progress is what you want to focus on, and you can get as good as you want to get. And but you need support to do that. And so, tell me a little bit more about was he a classmate? This person that your foundation?
Yes, he's a schoolmate. So he was in the grade above me.
Oh, okay.
Yes, and from what I know about him and the people I know who've known him and all of his friends and all the people who just interacted with him, everyone says he was just an incredible person. And he was involved in so many things in the school. He was part of the hockey team. He loved biking. I'm quite sure he also did cross country. And the chess is a completely different angle to that, but we want to try and, bring in some of that sporty side of chess because it's like art, a science, and just really try and get that team spirit that I'm sure that kind of existed in the school and that he had. So
what was really touching about the memorials that the school and the family did was the aspect of Teddy's personality, in the sense of he really lived for the joy of his interests. He really was so much about embracing life and living his life to the fullest. And it really wasn't about a grade. It wasn't about, who knew. It was about being involved in that flow that really lit him up. And it was such a great example, obviously, to those that were in his world on a daily basis. He lit up the room with his smile, and his family. It was just kind of a testament to the school and to how to really encourage your children in what they love, you
Yeah.
know, and thread that through. Again, as a parent, as a mom, I was so touched to see the videos and just be a part of these services where you recognize, the small moments in your kids' lives and how also they reflect and the joy that they bring out into the world as they're growing and the people they touch. And that was Teddy Balkind. And, it was such a tremendous loss because of his spirit. We saw that parallel too as a parent. We're all doing these things in our home. We're all going through these moments together, you know, and so it was just incredibly touching. And of course, for all the children who attended these memorials at the school and that the family put together in the community. So it was very powerful. And even though there was a lot of sadness, right, in this loss,
Of course.
wow, so much gratitude for his life. And I think for all people in the room to experience and bring forward that gratitude. Yeah.
That's so powerful the way you expressed yourself this then. And is there any question that I should have asked and forgot to ask? Is there anything you want to talk about that I didn't bring up? Is there something else that you want to say? That you were very moving just then. You're using chess for charitable purposes. You're using chess to build your community. You're using chess as a way to support a charitable organization. It's a tip of the hat to both of you for what you're doing. And I want to give you an opportunity to say anything else that's on your mind.
There's really not much else except please support the tournament and the cause. And thank you so much for having us here today because this was quite amazing. And it's always great to expand the chess community and
Yes.
really just be in it. So thank you.
Thank you both. So I'm going to take you backstage now and talk about me. Favorite subject.
You're a tremendous advocate for chess.
Thank
And
you.
I want to say that when I saw you speak at the U.S. Chess delegates get together out in Rancho Mirage at the meeting, I honestly, I took a couple of snapshots of you because I said, look at this guy. He's got great command of the stage and he's bringing forth his message. And he's such an advocate for the game, but also for chess, for women. And, it really touched me. I was like, wow, just impressed and thrilled to meet you.
Thank you so much for that. So you can now stay on the broadcast for another minute or two. No, I'm kidding. I got to wrap up, and it's been a pleasure meeting you, Laurel, and seeing you again, Karen. And if I don't sponsor a team, Karen, you have my number, and let me know because I'm committed to doing that. But I'm capable of forgetting.
Thank you so much.
All right. Thank you both. All right. You're going backstage now. So we will not see or hear you, but our hearts are with you. All right. That was episode 61 of the Chess Files. The answers are out there. I want to talk a little bit more about what we're doing. You can see this picture up to my left. My left, your right. And you see the smiling kids. That's actually the Building Communities Through Chess is an overlay of them wishing me a happy birthday. These kids that live in Uganda. And I wanted to show you a picture. Oh, let's see if I can do this. One of them just played in her first tournament and won silver medal. So this is the gift that chess can be. If you give a gift of chess to a child, this is what you can do. Build their self-esteem, give them confidence. These are the types of things that we want to do. When we teach chess to children, gives a gift that lasts a lifetime. Whatever they do, even if it's not chess related, we will have the skill set that will help them accomplish whatever they need to accomplish, want to accomplish, and be the best that they can be. So that's it for me, signing off. And I'm going to say goodbye for now.